So I think it's pretty clear that there's going to be a new Pokemon Switch coming out, and I'm going to explain why, but I think it's pretty self-evident. With the announcement of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, as well as Legends Arceus, I think it's pretty much guaranteed we're going to get a custom Switch. So first I want to talk about when it's going to get announced, and that is going to be tomorrow on the 18th in their Pokemon Presents. You take a look, it's August 18th, 2021. That is around about the time that they typically have announced Switches in the past, and I'll get into that in a sec. But it's also going to coincide with the launch of the Nintendo Switch OLED. So if you look, the Switch OLED releases, let me pull it up actually. Switch, I think it's October 15th release date. So the Switch OLED releases October 8th. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, that's right in line. So yeah, seeing this, I think it's pretty clear we're going to get a Pokemon Switch. I think it's going to be Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but if they're worried about Pokemon Legends Arceus, like they really should be because the game looks rough, it very well could be a Legends Arceus Switch. And let me show you kind of my idea. So first off, let's take a look at this extremely blown out and blurry pixelated picture that Pokemon put out of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So first, to me, this looks like two Joy-Con. I'm seeing a rich blue and a pink pearlish tone that just perfectly makes a good Joy-Con. And considering the OLED is famously releasing in the white model, let's see if we can pull that up. I think it's, this is the one everyone's hype over, but I think a special edition is going to go right in line with this. We take a look at previous announcements. The first one that got announced Pokemon had was the Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. It was the first quote-unquote mainline Pokemon game releasing on Switch. It did get a special edition console, and look when it got announced, September 10th, 2018. So this is 3 weeks, theoretically, within the time frame that this Pokemon Presents is going to be. I think it's pretty obvious there's going to be an announcement there. It was also back when the Switch only had one iteration. It only had the base Switch, and this is one of the first limited edition consoles. I think there was, I think this came out before the Disney Tsum Tsum. It would have come out after the Splatoon and the original Mario bundle, but this might be, no, maybe Diablo 3 beat it. I don't know. It's like either 4 or 5. So it was a pretty big deal. It was also one of the most commercially available. This one you could get in stores for a little bit after it released. Not too long, but definitely for a smidge. It was also one of the ones that definitely had the most. I know the Diablo 3 one, it was famous for being basically the exact same Switch. I think Smash Bros. Came out after this. Maybe it was before. Maybe Smash came out in 2017. Let me look that up. Super Smash Bros. Switch. But also the Super Smash Bros. Switch was also pretty, bare bones. It still kept the gray Joy-Cons. I didn't say because of the Mii Fighter announcements or DLC fighters, but whatever. So the Smash Bros. Switch was pretty bare bones. This one was one of the best that they released up until this point. Not the best overall, but definitely one of the better ones. So then when the Switch Lite got announced, it was right in time for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. That got announced on July 10th, and on July 10th, we also got the announcement of the Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta Switch Lite that would come out alongside the game. Now, what's really interesting about this is that it did not release with the game. If I remember, Sword and Shield came out November 15th. This came out November 8th. So it did release ahead of the two games, I think, to be day and date with the Switch Lite. Let's take a look real quick. No, okay, so it was after the Switch Lite. That's fine. But it did not release with a copy of the game, which was a little bit annoying. But unlike the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which released at $400, this one only released at $200. It kept the same price point as the other Switch Lites. I actually have this edition. It's really pretty. But this got announced July 10th. I highlighted everything, but it got announced July 10th. So you take a look, September 10th, July 10th, right in the middle. is August. So what I'm seeing is a pattern getting stretched out once again. They're announcing in the Pokemon Presents, which is a good thing because we've not seen much on the two games, and quite frankly, the Diamond and Pearl remakes look pretty good. The Arceus, the Legends Arceus game looks rough right now. I mean, we're talking like 10 FPS at some points in a reveal trailer for a game coming out in 5 months. That's not ideal. So I'm excited to see kind of what they're going to do. I imagine the Arceus games will be pretty short, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that. But I really, really, really expect we're going to get a Nintendo Switch OLED model, collector's edition, for one of the Pokemon games. Now, in my gut, I'm seeing Diamond and Pearl. I really think this is going to be it. I think we're going to have, on one side, we're going to have Dialga. One side, we're going to have Palkia on the Switch dock. The Joy-Cons will match, and the back might have some stuff with like the starters of the region. That would be super cool. Maybe it'll have Diamond and Pearl logos, though I'm not super committed to that. We're looking at a different back plate here because it is a little bit more segmented. So maybe the top here will have a little bit. Maybe the actual kickstand itself, which is the lower half of the console, might have a different tone to it. That would be really cool. You can have like a black and a gray. Maybe I think that would look good. I do think we're probably not going to get a colored front frame, which is unfortunate, but so few limited edition consoles did anything with that I really don't think it's going to happen. So that's just a quick thought I had. I wanted to get this out ahead of time just so that I could call it. But I'm pretty proud of thinking of this. I'll have a mock-up as the thumbnail you can see, and it should be pretty self-explanatory. But I think, looking at their history, looking at everything they've done so far, it is pretty clear this is coming. If not, I'm like an idiot, but I genuinely, I have no doubt this is coming for the Pokemon Presents tomorrow. Now, I do hopefully want to see some work with the Joy-Cons. I don't just want colored Joy-Cons. Now, I think this color scheme is great, but I would like if they would do some work with the buttons and thumbsticks, kind of like what they did right here with the Zacian and Zamazenta edition. That's one of the coolest things they did, was they gave it, not just a gray system, which we didn't really get. It's like an off gray. It's hard to explain. But also we got colored buttons and new thumbstick iterations, which I'm really excited for. So hopefully we'll get these as the base colors, maybe with like a white background. That'd be really cool to give like a different color background. I would like that a lot, or backing. And then hopefully the buttons are going to be a little bit different. They'll keep the plus and home and share and minus the same, but maybe the thumbsticks and the buttons could be different colors. I think white would look really good on these. That would be my hope. But anything different I will take. So let me know if you think this is possible. I really, really do. The one problem I see is the color scheme is going to be so similar to this Sword and Shield. I mean, you look blue and red, and then you've got blue and pink, basically. So they might stay away from that. They might do something different. Maybe they'll inverse it. I don't know. But either way, I can almost guarantee, especially with the new dock coming out, I mean, it just makes sense to do a custom dock, a special edition, keep the hype going. It's really easy to capitalize. Not only are you releasing a Nintendo Switch OLED, but you're also doing the first ever and potentially only collector's edition OLED. We haven't gotten another special edition for the Switch Lite. The only other iteration we've gotten since launch has been that purple blue. So realistically, this could be the only collector's edition Switch. It'd be a shame, but it's very possible. So I really do think this is coming. So let me know if you agree. I know this is kind of a weird, rambly, quick video, but hopefully you at least enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more coverage, and I will probably be talking to you all after the Pokemon Connect. I'm very excited for it. So like we always say here on the channel, I hope to see you around sometime.